1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's do us hissing.
That's a good one.
That's us recording.
Is that us on?
Go
That's
ahead.
us on now. Like, say that, Damo. Tell me that again. Tell me that again.
Yeah. Paddy was just telling me that he lives right near the
TV Ariel.
TV aerial up the mountain. Up the mountain. How'd you say mountain?
Up the mountain.
Mountain. And like the two, we haven't seen. None of us have seen the movie. Sean, Paddy, or I, but there's a clip of these two girls up a TV aerial in the middle of a desert.
You're the first Australian I've heard saying girls in my life.
Girls.
Normally everybody says chicks.
Chicks. Oh yeah, Sheilas. I usually say, but I was like,
Well,
get the
they are,
censor
no,
button ready, Sean. Sheilas. Are you allowed to say Sheilas?
You're allowed to say she is. I think we're still okay for that.
Because we just say Sheilas and blokes. Because I think Sheilas and blokes, guys and girls. And when I moved to Ireland, I met like a lot of girls. Their names were Sheilas. The only women I've ever known who their
Actual name
names
is
are
Sheila?
Sheilas.
Yeah.
I know at least 5 Sheilas.
Yeah, I know Sheila's too.
I mean, no Sheilas. So what I reckon, this must have happened. How else would we have just Sheilas? I reckon there was some, like, whenever the first white dudes were going over a couple of years ago, and then the Irish people were going over, and some dude in the same day met 3 Sheilas. Because they were from Ireland. And there was like, what's all these
Sheilas
Sheilas?
everywhere,
And like, that's
yeah.
it. There's like,
Yeah.
more Sheilas. And then more girls going, more Sheilas. You know?
Yeah.
That's it, like, that's my theory, but that has to be the case, surely.
Yeah, no, it has to be
Surely
something like
the
that.
Sheilas, that's
It's
the
something
Sheilas.
like that. And
Definitely.
I don't know. That's one thing I've never actually checked out. I have for America, like, because we've talked about it in the podcast, where, like, in America, where they say so long, it actually comes from the Irish went over and went salon.
No!
So that's where it comes from.
From Slán.
From Slán. So the Irish went over to America and we're going Slán, and people were like, yeah, so long.
So when they go, so long now,
so long,
that's from
It
Slán.
comes from Slán.
Get the hell, that's wicked.
That's what I mean. So I'm
Yeah.
wondering what's the crossover, because obviously there's a lot of Irish people.
Yeah, and Aussies
Who get
still
shipped
say,
over.
Instead of chicks, say chicks with Sheilas. They'll be like,
Sheilas,
g'day,
yeah.
Sheilas. And
Yeah.
some people
There
find
must be
offensive.
something.
Most
I have to
people
look
don't.
into that because I don't
Yeah.
know too much about that.
Yeah.
But
I was
That's my
in
theory.
Australia last year.
Ah,
First
how'd you
time.
find it?
I loved it. I
Oh, on a
loved it.
plane,
Like, it's
no
a
better.
beautiful country. Perth was my favourite place.
Are you just saying that?
Is that where you're from?
That's where I grew up, yeah.
Fuck off. It's
Freo,
so
yeah.
fucking mate.
Fremantle in Perth.
Fremantle was fucking great because I
good,
went
isn't it?
there and then I never went over to
Rottnest.
Rottnest Island.
Yeah.
But I went up to the prison and stuff and could see it. And
Oh, yeah.
when I got to the top of the prison once, somebody had drew a big tricolour on the wall. And I was like, fuck.
Ah, we were here.
But Fremantle's fucking...
It's great.
It's great.
And then
place.
you would have heard, but being at the prison, you would have heard, like, the prisoners built it.
Yeah.
So that's, imagine
Right,
imagine
the
building
first
your
one-
own
Imagine the
cell.
first one's been arriving and they're like, where are we staying? They're
And
like,
they're just like,
nowhere.
next to that pile of bricks,
Yeah.
start building it.
Start building it, even nowhere to sleep. and then 4 other ships come in, they go, don't you be just fucking lying in there. We fucking built this.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, you
thing.
build your own
You
cell."
build your own fucking cell, yeah.
Hope you're good at building roofs.
And Notre Dame owned a load of the buildings there
Really?
at the harbour, yeah. So I
A
don't
lot of
know
stuff
if
is named from Notre Dame. I didn't know it was they owned
they
it.
own it. So the University of Notre Dame actually have facilities
the
there.
hell.
So they send students over because like these 3 guys come out. One was wearing a Celtic top, and I was like, oh, and he was like, no, I'm in Notre Dame in America. I'm a student, but this is our campus here. He says I'm over here, and one of the guys in America was an Irish student. Gave me the top. I swapped it, and that's
Yeah.
how he had it. So that's how he knew. And I was like, and the guy was with me. He was like, fuck, I didn't even know Notre Dame had a fucking campus.
Man, classic. The Irish person knows more about Australia than an Australian. Like, that's so classic.
But I know, and we went to the market in Fremantle,
That's a great market.
food market.
Yeah, I was there
Had
most
fucking-
weekends.
It's fucking great. It was a fucking brilliant. But Perth was beautiful. I walked about it and I was like, this is like a mini like Texas or somewhere like that. It was just the streets were spotless, really clean.
Yeah, because no one goes anywhere. Because
just
that's
really
cool, quiet.
clean.
So like, it's funny. You go around Perth and you're like, where is everyone? I see so many houses, suburban sprawl forever. And then you'll go to one spot, and that's where everyone is. So
Yeah.
you'll go to Scarborough Beach, everyone will be there. Cottesloe, everyone. There'll always be 1 or 2
What was
things.
it? I went to a
when
beach
everyone's-
because my first time surfing was in Perth.
Really?
Yeah, and we went to.
Where there's sharks. To keep me on a board, I need to be like.
Well, I couldn't even
threat
get
of
on the
danger.
board, to be
All
honest
right.
with you. I was shit at surfing, but I'd never done it before. But we went to a beach and it was like housing. There was like big houses there and then a beach, so it was like a private sort of.
Yeah, bastards.
Man, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was absolutely beautiful. I swear to God. And I loved the Gold Coast as well. But out of the cities that I went to, Perth. I don't know if it was maybe because it was the first one I was in, but I just was like, it's spotlessly clean, and it was just lovely. And I just walked about. It was the only one where I walked about the most, and it was like just at night time even, and I felt safe, and it was just walking up and down streets, and it was just lovely. Loved it.
Yeah, nice.
When was the last time you were?
Oh, 2 years ago, I think now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
your
great.
folks not
so
still
next
there?
year, yeah, and my brother and all that, they're in Thornley and Cardinia, like I said. Good spots. So I'll be visiting them again.
I know what I'll
in the
tell
next
you.
12 months, I'd
Do
say.
you know what else I like?
Was it?
I was able to get on a plane in Belfast because everybody was like, oh, fuck, go to Australia. It takes you fucking 2 days to get there, man. And I got on the plane in Belfast at 8:30 in the morning. I flew to London. 45 minutes, walked from one terminal to the next, and I got on a plane and I was in Perth in 16 hours.
You got the direct. Man, I haven't done that one yet.
Mate.
Great.
Oh.
One
so
box set, and you're like, oh, we're there already. I've not finished this episode.
I got there and I was like, what's everybody on about fucking jet lag and all? I went to the gym and the fucking thing. I was out walking about. It was fucking great.
Yeah.
The way home, fucking not the same. The way home was Sydney, guitar, Birmingham, which all went smoothly enough, but it was fucking hours and hours and hours and hours. And then I got to Birmingham Airport, which was the shortest flight on the whole fucking trip. And they made me walk out of Birmingham Airport, and I stood in the queue to go through fucking security again, and missed 2 flights.
Oh, it was that busy.
Birmingham is a fucking continent of a fucking airport. Don't go to Birmingham.
And they call it Birmingham International
Birmingham,
Airport.
it's fucking big hole. It's shithole.
Oh, it's what's mad about when you're traveling, and it's the most tired you'll ever be. Where are you? What time is it? What day is it? You know, it's like in between Christmas and New Year's when you land at an airport, but it's so serious.
Yeah.
So you really have to wake up. You're like, do I have all my stuff? If you lose your boarding pass, you're screwed. Which gate is it? The gates change. If sometimes you have to do another passport check, you're duty free. It's sealed in a bag, but there's different rules. If there's over this many liquids or whatever the heck, it's so serious compared to like how drunk and tired you are going from
Shit
one
myself going to Australia because of the TV program.
You had seeds.
I was
in
like,
your
fucking
arm hairs. Oh, he's pulling something out of his pocket. What's this now?
What the fuck?
Oh, sweet corn. Yes.
Tomato.
Look at these seeds. There's packets of seeds.
Why
We've got
you
sweet
can't
corn.
get
We've got
seeds?
tomatoes. Look at
tomatoes
that.
and thing. Just
Oh, man.
shit.
I love how the tomatoes are wearing little hats and shoes.
That's why I
But,
was.
like, you can't.
That's why I was shitting myself going into Australia.
How'd you get in? Did you
I
throw
always
them?
carry
Did you
seeds.
ditch them flush them down the toilet on the way
Threw
in?
them out the window, and you'll never believe what happened.
What, of the plane? Like what the?
A big fucking beanstalk grew.
That's how I got home.
Irwin was up in the sky.
Yeah. Oh
No,
man.
but when I got there, I didn't go through anything. I got off the plane and they came and met me at the bottom of the steps and they were like, Patrick McDonnell. I was like, yeah. Walked me in. I walked out this fucking door and the car was sitting waiting for me and I was away. I was like, I didn't even go through security. So I was doing TG Dante, which was the big company over there.
Yeah, right.
So they do everything
Oh,
before
beauty.
you get there.
Great.
So I was shaking myself.
You didn't even have to stick these up your ass.
Didn't have to do nothing. Although I like sticking them up my ass.
Yeah, it'd be fine. And the manure would really help them grow.
But
This is
yeah.
on the Subway as well.
Yeah, Subway give
Why
them out to
Subway?
kids now. That's why I have them. It was
Good
just
on
really
'em.
dead seas, I was just showing you.
Get a foot-logging plant going.
So we got here
Meatballs.
from the question, what's the highest place you've ever pissed from?
Yeah, so back to the two, what was it, the two?
The two
Two
great
sets on the
songs.
top of the
The two
Ariel.
Sheilas up the tower of this desert. If you know the movie, message in, because we don't know. We were like, we want to see what happens.
Yeah.
So you were saying you had to take the light bulb out
So
to charge your phone?
what the clip I seen was one of them had to climb to the very top and take the light bulb out, and then tried to charge her phone, and then the charger wouldn't reach in, so she took her ring off and she put that in, or her necklace, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah,
And then that worked.
so
But
is
she
it
had
with
to hold
conduct?
on at the top of this fucking aerial. They were already high up, like, but that was like at the very fucking top, and she had to hold on with her phone getting fucking connection.
I got it spoiled for me.
What?
What? Oh, well, don't spoil it for us and everyone
Do you
else.
just want it spoiled or
No, not really. I
no?
want to watch it
Okay,
Spoiled.
I'll not say
Yeah.
it, but I know what happens, and that's why I haven't watched it yet,
because you already know.
because I already know what
Okay,
happens.
keep
in
that
it.
to yourself now. Keep that
I'll
to
give it to yourself, because it looks like a good film, so I don't want to spoil it for
She's
you.
no
Yeah.
credit in her phone.
Like, oh, yeah. Shit, no, after that, you find
No
no,
Wi-Fi.
credit. Yeah.
I was like, I don't know the Wi-Fi code. What's the Wi-Fi code? Do you remember the Wi-Fi code? But when did you get into Ireland?
First came over in 2002,
Yeah.
and it was back and forth a bit.
What made you
Visa
come
went-
over?
A girl at first.
Was she Irish?
She's still, she was Dublin, and we're still together.
She was in.
She was backpacking. We met in Australia. She was backpacking. I met her in a pub. and that was it. I saw it, and I was like, oh, who is that?
And were you ready doing comedy when you met her?
Yeah,
Right,
but I
okay.
didn't tell her because I don't been on a few years.
Because you don't want people to.
Man,
you
I
just-
did not want it. So she found out through a friend, and I was like, yeah. But I was working in the bar where we met.
Right, okay.
So any tip if you want to meet people, work in a bar because that's where it's all social. It's just the whole thing is social.
Plus, when you're working in a bar and you're not drinking in a bar, you're more sober than the rest of the wankers that's fucking trying to talk to the girls.
Yeah.
So there's some girls will prefer to talk to like the doorman or the.
Yeah, because some guys are going, what's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on? And then I can go, geez, do you want me to kick him out for you? You know, you're like, "Oi." And free drinks. You got the power, man. Free drinks. I was giving
It's
her
all
free
there.
drinks all night.
Oh, so that's how you got
So
it.
that's how I got him straight
That's
in
your
there.
way to any Irish person's heart, like, is this fucking thing.
Free drinks. And then we were back and forth for a bit, figuring out visa. She lived in Perth for a year, and that was great. And then we were like, but you were there for a while. Perth, it's lovely, clean, and I love it. But then once you've seen the rest of the world, you're like, oh, what else is there? It's so like Perth, and that's it.
Yeah. Perth, to me,
But I do love it.
is if I was to go anywhere in Australia with my kids, it was there.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great place to grow up. Great
But
for kids.
I wasn't thinking like a young person. I think if I had went to Australia when I was young and I was partying, Perth mightn't have been where I wanted to be.
Yeah, one of the reasons was now it's better now since Uber and all these apps. It's great, but growing up to get a taxi was a hassle. You had to find a payphone. They were expensive. Like imagine that. Like
Yeah.
before, but now with apps.
Yeah,
Like
everything.
like the last few times I've been to Perth, I was like, man, if Uber and all these apps and that were around when I don't think I probably would have moved out.
Yeah, you would have been
Because
happy
it's
with it.
so easy to go out now. Where before you couldn't drink because you had to drive, otherwise it just cost an absolute fortune. So
And my show was the first show I done in Australia was in Perth,
whereabouts?
the Ratchet Bite.
Ah, cool.
It was
Enjoyed it.
the only thing I didn't like about it, and we're going back, metal seats.
Oh, what are they doing?
I always want people to have a comfy seat
Yeah.
because I go on for an hour and a half. So you're like,
See, metal seat, the problem with that, especially somewhere like Perth, where it's either roasting hot, you burn your ass, or the aircon is so cold inside, you freeze
freezing
your ass. What
and
are they
people
doing?
are like, and they get up and stuff.
Yeah, now
That's
like
what it
get
is.
the padding on the chairs. These chairs are made of metal.
Yeah.
Oh no, they would.
No, they would.
But there's padding on anyway, so you wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Put the padding on. Doesn't matter what it's made
Yeah,
of.
that's what I mean. I like a cushion just for that reason. But
Yeah.
I still loved it. It was like doing Mad Max. It was like
Yeah.
it was like steel barriers and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
Yeah.
I think it was like a churchy sort of vibe.
Paddy and Thunderdome.
Yeah,
That's cool.
That's what it was like. And then my favorite place was the Comedy Store in Sydney.
Oh, it's great.
That is some fucking room.
Yeah.
That's one of the best rooms I fucking played
Yeah, that's been one of the good ones for decades.
for thing.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing you at the Fringe. Your show at the Fringe was one of my all-time favorite shows. I've seen 3 shows that I remember really well, and yours was one of them.
Ah, great.
And it was the one.
Grand
do you
Theft
remember me
Damo?
talking about it?
Grand Theft Damo.
Do you remember me talking about it on here?
No.
It was the one where you trained the cat.
Oh yeah, Talk Away. Oh, that's a
Fuck
different one.
me.
Oh yeah, trying to.
That was fucking so good. In terms of concept, it was just. So sometimes I think when somebody has one thing, a concept for their show, you can be like, fuck. But it was so interesting of a story that you had us there. And I think you were living in Edinburgh at that time, were you?
Yeah. Oh, I was staying there
London?
for a good bit, but I was still in London technically.
Yeah, it was London, because in
Yeah,
the show
yeah,
you talk
yeah.
about living in London and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's
It
where I
was
trained the
fucking
cat
great.
to use the toilet.
That was fucking great. I
Ah,
really fucking enjoyed
thanks,
that. And I
buddy,
still
nice
remember
one.
that. I still remember that.
So I trained my cat to use the toilet. That was good. Like Meet the Fockers, but
But
for
it,
real.
but it was good because you were able to show the pictures of fucking actually doing it, and everybody had a good time. Like that was, everybody at the show enjoyed it, and I'm not a cat person, so it was fucking big.
Yeah,
day
but
for
watching
me.
him go to the toilet, man, that's
Yeah,
fun.
fuck that was. It was fucking.
Training
He
him to
He has
use
2 cats.
Training him to use a magazine's the hardest part.
Yeah.
When was the last time you done that show?
Probably since when you saw it. Like I don't think I filmed that one, but
It was so
Yeah, it was at
fucking
the end of
good,
that
Sean.
one,
You'd have
whatever
loved
year
it.
that was.
So he trained the cat to go to the loo.
That's amazing.
Because it was an apartment you were living in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was fucking so good.
great.
It was a
Yeah,
real
speaking
good
of
show.
toilets, so that's what we were talking. We were talking about the
The
2
hash.
Sheilas at the top of the tower.
We
about,
keep
like-
going away from us.
Yeah.
Nobody's answering the question.
The
No, but one day,
logistics.
don't talk to Andy, but then I was like, because I've weed from a high height, like off a cliff and off balconies and whatnot when I was
Yeah.
drunk. But when the stream breaks, so anyway, I was like, those 2 girls there was a scene. Don't tell us, Sean, but like, did one of them have to go to the toilet from the top of the
The thing.
top of the tower?
Yeah.
And then the stream breaks and it just becomes like droplets and the wind just takes it wherever
Yeah,
it
it
goes.
just carries it over.
There's a guy on Instagram. Have you seen this? And it's like,
Have you seen this? Have you heard of this? It just happened.
and it's called like Scenic pissing or something, right?
This is right up my stream.
This is
And it's just like he goes to somewhere really serene, and then you just see his stream of piss coming out, and like, and then people comment and tell him where to piss next. So then he just
Great.
follows it, and I think he's from here. Because it's like there's one where he's pissing in the Carnal Carver.
And you just hear his voice go, "That's great. That's lovely."
I need to find this because it's fucking.
I did wee into the Niagara
picture.
Falls. That was probably my
Coolest
That,
one.
you can't beat that. That's like.
yeah. So just up a tiny bit, and then like where you can,
Not
you can
the
see it
actual
go down.
thing.
So we didn't, not where like most of the tourists are, because you would have been arrested, but just like up a tiny bit. You can still see the falls going over, and then me and my brother like pissed in and like just sort of watched where it was going and timed it, and we're like, "Way!" Just become like part of the world and the universe. Like that's pretty cool. And then
more
down
than-
there, there's Maid of the Mist, which is like a boat. They wear ponchos and they go right up to the
Maid of the Piss.
Maid of the Piss.
David,
Maid of the Piss.
tasting a wee bit different there, isn't it?
Yeah, everyone's got their tongues out.
Oh, well, the weirdest one probably, my dad's a roofer, right?
Oh yeah.
So
proper.
when we were younger, we were made to go and work on the roofs, right? And I remember it was like September, October time, so it was coming into colder weather, and we were up on top of this big house in Malone Park, and they were funny about you getting into use of the loo because they were big £1 million mansions, right?
Yeah.
So we were up on the roof, and I'm like fuck, there was internal gutters and stuff. I mean, I'm gonna piss here,
And it'll just go straight down the gutters.
100%. So I lay on the roof and pissed. And I was working. You'll
Like the
remember.
only times you ever do that is like in the hospital, and then when you're on a mansion and they won't let you use the toilet.
So I'm on the top of the roof just pissing, right? But I lay down on the side so that nobody could see, like, no, from any of the. And I'm lying down and I'm on the valley, in the fucking middle of the roof, and I'm pissing. And there must have been a fucking nest of wasps.
Oh no.
And I pissed right with their fucking, and they didn't like it. So they came out and they were like, right? With Jimmy the Neck. Do you remember Jimmy the
Yeah,
Neck?
yeah.
So there's a guy who worked for my dad, God rest him, fucking passed away. But
Of wasp attack.
he had just came up the top of the ladder, and he had something in his hand, and he went, the fuck did all these come from? But he had something, so he was like, we were up 2 stories, so he couldn't really let go, and he had a big pile of like fucking slates or something, and he was like, oh, what the fuck? And he went to put it down, and they fucking stuck him. And then and he was like, what got them so angry? And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, what's all that liquid? I go, I don't know. I have no idea.
Man, the
But they
butterfly
didn't like it.
effect or the wasp effect.
So don't-
You pissed, and
don't-
then he got stung with
don't-
wasps.
It
don't-
could have been worse. What if it scared him off the ladder and he just goes,
And the whole ladder
Well,
just
I
went,
know and he did fall off a ladder that day, but the point was he didn't let go of anything, and he couldn't stop them stinging him because he was like, I can't let go, and I was going, I can't come over to you. But then he was like, what the fuck, where'd that water come from? And I'm like, oh. So I was like, do not piss near wasps, they don't like it. There must be something in the
That's-
piss that they don't like.
Yeah.
Wasps are fucking bastards.
They are
It sounds like an Australian like phrase. No,
What?
don't piss in a wasp nest.
Yeah, don't piss in the gutter or the wasp will attack your mate's face. That's just
That was the other thing about Australia. I seen one kangaroo the whole fucking time. I
Oh,
was there,
man,
and it
that's
was dead on the fucking side of the road.
Imagine that. The emblem of the country, like one of the national emblems. And most of the time you see them, they're just squashed on the side of the road
Fuck,
in bits.
nothing. Like,
It's awful.
My kids were like, "How many spiders did you see?" And I was like, "One."
And he
I
was
brought
sleeping.
I brought one from fucking Melbourne in my suitcase till Brisbane. Like, get out. I was like, "Oh, you yet, mate?"
Have you got any fruit, veg, or
You all
seeds?
right, mate?
No.
You
Just
any
flies
Tim
buzzing
Tams?
around.
You any Tim
Yeah,
Tams?
any Tim Tams. Good Lord.
Yeah.
I've got the Scenic pisser here. I found this. thing.
Great.
No fucking koalas either. None of that.
Oh, koalas aren't near Perth. I don't know where they're at.
So he just picks the top comment
They're up
every
in Brisbane.
week and just goes and pisses at the place. It's just like, take a Scenic piss at Carrickfergus Castle.
Oh, that's nice now. That's nice.
But is he pissing or just pouring a bottle out?
I don't know.
Could
I
be
can't
either.
verify. You don't.
That doesn't look like a
that's-
piss. That looks
Yeah.
like
That's a
bottle.
clear stream.
That looks.
That's
yeah,
too clear a
He's
stream.
well hydrated. That boy.
Yep.
We need to
that
see
looks like
some
a
yellow.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ballygowan bottle with a hole in the lid.
I'm not gay, but I need to see it coming out of his body.
Leg and
for it to be
nuts.
piss-
That's like a
Yeah.
drug test. I need to see it actually coming out.
Yeah,
That's
big
far
time.
too
It's like,
clear.
whose urine is this?
Yeah.
It's a nice one. He just brings a bottle with him around. With
Yeah,
Yeah.
At least use Lucozade or something.
I know. Make it look a bit yellow.
Yeah. Plus, mine's is always yellow because I'm terrible for fucking hydrating. Like,
Yeah. I'm always
plus,
drinking something.
mine smells like sugar puffs. Do you know what sugar puffs are?
Oh, yeah. I like
Cereal?
sugar puffs.
Mine smell like sugar
Oh,
puffs.
that's good. You have a lot
Is
of
it good?
sugar in your diet. I mean, it's
that
bad.
mean?
It's good for you immediately, but it's bad probably
I
long term health.
I don't eat
wise.
sugar puffs, but my piss smells like it.
Yeah.
Put that on your sugar
not
puffs.
good.
Double
Yeah.
sugar puffs.
Maybe that's what the wasps are. Like, we get
Those
fucking
wasps.
sugar puffs.
Man, I tell you, I know exactly what you mean. Like, I was a painter decorator for years back in Perth, and it's so hot. Like, I don't know what time of year they're probably for the festival, so it was summer, right? Like,
Yeah.
40 degree outside. So it was so hot that if you dip your brush into the paint and you take it out, and if you stop to do anything, if you go look around and chat to your
It would
mate,
be
and
dry.
then it's dry before it hits the wall. So hot.
Fuck.
And you
So you have
touch
to
the
be
tin
a
of
quick
you
painter?
touch the tin of paint, it burns your hand. Like, it's so hot. You got to be real quick. So I actually got pretty fast. But the main, well, I mean, it's still awful. I was fast, but very,
Fucking
very all over the
It's
place.
very messy.
More a graffiti artist, to be honest. And you couldn't even read what the tag was. But I remember this. I'll never forget it. Hottest day I've ever been, and I'm still in the overalls, the coveralls, because we're painting with like old enamel paint, and it's so sticky, it gets in your leg hairs, and you got to shave it off. It just doesn't come out. It's awful, real hot, real sticky. So it was just me and my boss, white overalls, and then the big 4-wheel drive comes up the driveway, and usually it's rich people getting the houses painted, or people that can afford it, you know. So we're up there doing all the valleys and the chimneys and all this sort of shit. And this mum comes in, her 2 kids, and they're looking up, we're waving, "Hey kids, how's it going?" And then she's like, come on. And they went inside, and then they came out, and I could hear the ice clinking from on the roof, because I was so thirsty.
Here we
Clink,
go.
clink, these tall glasses, pint size, of lemonade, with lemon in them, clink, clink, and I was like, look up there. And she had one, and the 2 kids had one, and they just watched us paint and drank the whole thing.
And you were like, bastards.
And I was like, mother, I'm going to piss into their gutters.
Yeah, fuck them. I'm gonna fucking paint
Into
their
their
gutters.
window. Oh, man, I was so hot.
Yeah, no.
Bright red, man. Bright red.
And
place.
they didn't give you anything to drink?
Nothing. No, nothing. But you know, working class people will give you whatever. Anything.
No, it's always the way.
I'll tell you what. This is the great thing. If there was an old lady, if you were painting a place for an old lady,
Food, everything.
mate.
Yeah.
And like she's perfected making like cakes and her whole life. Tea, homemade biscuits, da-da-da. If it was an old bloke that was just there, man, he'll just stand there with his hand on his hips and just talk
Stand
about
up
what
like
I
happy.
should have done and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I'm like some pervert. When's your wife getting home, man? That's what I'm starving, man. I want a cup of tea.
They was fucking all the grannies.
Just for biscuits. Fuck me for some
Tim
biscuits
Tams.
and some scones. Scones or scones.
But that, no,
Scones
that's
gone.
class. And you've been in Ireland, because you went away then to London, but you've been in Ireland a long time.
Yeah, it's probably 15 years all up,
Yeah.
back and forth. It is great. I definitely have Irish feet now.
Yeah.
Just
And your
pale,
ground
toes
is
are
here.
all bunched in. And
Kids?
one kid.
One kid?
He's 8.
He's
He's
eight,
8
yeah.
now, yeah. And
Does he talk like he's Irish or
oh, yeah, he's
Australian?
Dublin accent, which is
Oh.
good.
Oh.
Well, I mean, no, it's good as in, like, if he
good
has
for
a
him.
hybrid, at least he's from Dublin, he sounds like he's from Dublin. Like,
Yeah.
you should sound like where you're from at that age anyway. Otherwise,
Yeah.
like, what the one's good? You can sound like whatever, but if you had a hybrid, that would be weird.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I
that
get
would be
you.
a bit
Yeah,
odd.
where he doesn't belong anywhere.
Yeah.
Get
You-
you.
It's good to have the accent where you're from just because it's easier in conversation.
Yes.
But be able to do any other accents, and that's the
Yeah, that's
gift,
the
yeah.
thing.
And you can
my
he
my
definitely
wife's
makes fun of me.
cousins, like, they grew up in Whitney Bay in England.
Oh yeah.
They've Belfast accents. and I remember seeing them at the funeral. I was like, how the fuck do you have... You were born over there,
Mm.
you grew up over there, and they were like, everyone that we associated with, whether it be it was the Irish Centre or the school or everyone,
Parents,
had,
aunts, uncles,
had
maybe.
all like accents from back home.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if there's a study of like the accent that you have growing up, which is the hardest to get rid of.
yeah,
I wonder which ones just
I'd say the
sticks.
Australian one's one, like,
It's pretty nasal.
because there's a lot of Australians that I know live away from Australia, and they all have the accent still.
They never
like,
lose it.
They never lose it.
But Irish
It's
people never use like as far as I know, they don't lose their accent.
only if you want to.
Yeah.
Mine's is like before I went to America, my voice, I was a wee bit more fucking. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I definitely speak clearer,
Yeah.
but you have to.
Yes, because you have to adapt. So I which is still not great, but it is a lot more clearer than what is now. Like I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I remember when I came back from America, everybody was standing looking at me, waiting to hear what way I sounded.
Yeah.
And I was like, "The fuck is all waiting on?" And they went, "Oh fuck, he doesn't have the accent."
Yeah, but it's funny because here I don't say in Irish, obviously. And in Australia, they say my brother makes fun of me. I think I was I was in between words and I went, and he went, you said instead of So
So they'll notice
even my, not even a word, in between words.
The noise you make in between
the
words.
noise is sounding
The
more
preparation to get it out.
Irish. So like, I haven't started.
The pre-cum was fucking different.
The pre-cum's Irish, the cum's still Aussie. It's deep down in my balls. But that's what it is.
What's the one thing you miss the most about Australia?
Ooh, probably warm hands and feet.
Yeah.
And
The weather.
bare feet. Yeah. Like, of course, it's the heat. Because when the sun's out in Ireland, it's the best place in
it's
the
beautiful,
world.
yes.
No one takes it for granted. Everyone's living in the moment. It was like, no one buys a proper big barbecue unless it's just like a little tin tray. I want a barbecue now. I'm not thinking about the future.
When
Let's
you
get a
do buy
barbecue
the
now.
big one, the rust.
Yeah, exactly. It just takes up time on my little balcony or in my backyard. I don't need a Weber that I'm going to use once a
It's
year.
like having a convertible car in Ireland.
Yeah.
It's fucking pretty pointless, but when you get that one day to use it,
The
you're
one
like,
day you're like, yeah, it's always some bald dude as well. Yeah, get it
and
again.
that's annoying you don't fucking know about. Because we had the wee MR2, and do you remember Gary Croft? No?
Gary Croft, no, I don't.
He was a dude from Belfast. He was Glaswegian actually, but he had a big map of ginger fucking curls, right?
Cool.
And a big ginger beard. He was in Game of Thrones. He was like in every scene of Game of
Right.
Thrones.
I must have seen him.
Because he was fucking, I was like, all right, Paddy, how are you? You know? And there was a Guinness ad in Dublin, and every comedian was going for the audition for it. And I was like, fuck, I've got asked to go down to this audition. And he's like, yeah, I'll go down with you just to see, you know?
Oh, let
and
me
then I was
guess.
playing the Laughter Lounge that night. So he was like, I'll go with you just to see. So we got the wee MR2 to drive down in. And we're going along the motorway, and this ginger lax is blowing about, right? And there's a bus load of like football guys, and they're like, yeah, here's one with a chick, you know?
They're like this Paddy guy's
They're
scored.
all like this, yeah, back in the window and all. And his hair's blown away. He looked like a big ginger girl, right?
Yeah,
He just
brave
turned,
from
He just
Mother-
turned around, and he's this big fucking ginger beard and glasses, and they all went, near Christ the bus. And I'm laughing like fuck. And then we get down to fucking Dublin, and I was like, I'm fucking fainting a wee bit. And he says, put your head down. And I put it down. I was fucking burnt. In Ireland. Fucking with no roof on. Fucking driving down the motorway. You don't feel it, you see. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was fucking completely burnt. I had like sunstroke going in to do the fucking audition. And the guy was like,
man.
That wee car was fucking class.
oh, it was class.
it was so
class.
good.
It was
It's like a Toyota
MR2, yeah. So you took your roof off. But it was
Oh,
fucking...
how long did you have that?
Fuck, I was there for about fucking 3 years and then it was away.
Yeah. But I remember me and my dad drove it down to Carnlough.
And you
one
loved
time,
it.
and it had like a CD changer in the back. It was proper old school, like. But like
It was cool
the
as
way
fuck.
you'd done the convertible is that you just like unlocked it and took like two panels off.
put
You know,
them
it
in
wasn't
the
like
seat.
automatic or nothing. It was like, but it was just so fucking. I don't know.
It was like a wee sports car.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
just
very
class.
Knight Rider.
It was
sort of
yeah,
thing.
class.
It was
It was
just
class.
class.
And it was black and I had the pop-up lights and all. It was fucking cool. It was
man.
cool.
I looked up today, speaking of Toyotas, because Max, my kid, is mad about any vehicles, cars, loves it, man.
Yeah, museum.
We've been up to, every time we come to Belfast, he's like, he loves the Titanic Museum, everyone who doesn't, but DeLoreans, I love the DeLoreans.
Yeah.
You know, there's the motor, I don't even know what it's called, but there's a big like motor warehouse thing with all these cars in it.
Yeah.
It's great. So we do all that. Can't remember what it's called, but we go to all
Transport
if it's got
Museum?
that's it. Transport Museum. That'd be it. What's the, you know, with those cars and the vehicles. What are they? Oh, transport. Yeah. Loves it. So anyway, he was like, "What's the most popular car in the world?" So I was like, "Oh, I don't even know now." So because I remember it was the T model Ford, obviously first because that was the first mass produced, and then I was like, I knew it was the VW Beetle.
Yeah, the Beetle was...
With that
yeah.
from '72 or whatever it was. And then, but now I'm like, don't know. So I looked it up. So take a guess. Now, what do you think is the most sold car? It's something is
Toyota Corolla, maybe?
You got
yeah.
it. Yep.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Because
say a
taxi men
Prius.
and all use that.
Yep.
True, yeah.
They're so reliable, though,
Yeah.
Toyota Corollas, man.
Yeah, you could fuck them off a cliff and they would
Yeah.
fucking still work.
You go to a mechanic and they won't know how to fix it because they've never had to.
Yeah.
No, but anyone could. My mate before, like they went all auto electrical, like, and he knew nothing about cars. He's
He
a
said,
comedian
"Get
like
a
me. We knew
Corolla,
nothing.
yeah.
You could still go. What is it? Oh, that's then they fix that, lose that. You just could do it.
Yeah,
It's just such
and
a,
it would keep going.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Like,
they were-
we're not sponsored by Toyota Corolla. No,
No.
but that's just what I read today. It's
Yeah, no,
50
it
mil.
is.
It's 50 million or 50 billion, whatever it was, and then Volkswagen Beetle was 26. It's like pretty much doubled it now
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, no, the Beetle... well, obviously, the population... Obviously, everybody has cars. It's not
Yeah.
a thing that's fucking... that way. But I love cars.
Yeah.
You take it you're not into them as much as your kid.
I'm getting into it now, but like before I would just love cars from movies. Like
Yeah.
Ecto 1's my favourite car of all time.
Oh, yeah.
And the DeLoreans next, and Batmobiles. You know, like,
DeLoreans are a terrible car.
Yeah, they're not good. I've been in a real one, driven around. It's
Fucking terrible.
Yeah.
They're like the worst driving car
yeah.
ever.
But they're good for time travel. But that's about it.
It's,
Oh,
get-
that- yeah.
it's actually very hard to get a DeLorean to go 88 mile an hour. You know? That's a known fact.
So everyone, you've been watching the movie, going, "This is so unbelievable. Wouldn't even go that fast." Like, none of the time travel would be like, "Yeah, that's fine if we could go up to
Yeah,
it."
like genuinely, they're fucking not that quick. And the handle like shit. Like that film and Marty McFly, handbrakes and all. I'm like, I love the film, but I'm like,
Yeah,
Marty. Come
that
on,
car wouldn't have done that.
Nah.
Man, the steam train would have handled
It
better.
would have
than
broke
that.
down 4 times. Do you know what I mean?
Well, what
Fuck.
cars would you be like favourites?
Porsche's favorite car, man.
Oh, yeah, Porsche's great.
Yeah, so somebody, we were talking about this the other week. Somebody bought me a remote control 1984 silver 928 fucking Porsche, and I just thought it was the coolest fucking thing because you didn't see something like that about.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I remember, I just played with this car all the time, and then I think it was Daddy fucking worked somewhere, and your man had a Porsche, and he brought me over, and I just the smell of it. Even, the guy was like, "Let him sit on it," and I was just like, so I was like 5 or 6, and I remember going, "I'm gonna have one of these one day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking buy one of these. This is fucking it, you know."
You got a remote control ones. That's cool.
Well, yeah.
No, you have a Porsche yet? Or you on the way? You're nearly there.
Yeah, no, have them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
No, we've done it.
You did it.
We've clocked it.
Brilliant.
Final boss. Did you see this guy this week? The Ibiza final boss. Did you see
Oh, I
his?
saw him.
Did you
Yeah.
see this guy?
I'll try
Oh,
and get him
get a
up
picture
Oh,
of
go,
this.
Sean.
I thought it was a hat he was wearing. It's his fucking hair. This guy looks animated. He looks like something from the Minecraft movie. Like, have you seen Minecraft movie? No.
No, just the train. Oh, Max did, but I skipped that one.
This is fucking like GTA fucking.
They're calling him
animated.
the Ocean Beach final boss.
Final boss, right? This guy. Will you see this fucking dude? Like, he's so weird.
What?
I thought it was
What?
a hat. It's his hair.
But what? Does it?
So,
on, fair play to him. It's original.
Somebody says, the comments are always the funniest.
Yeah.
Somebody wrote below it, he went into the barbers and asked for a short back and bottle of Hastings.
That is great.
But he's so weird looking, isn't he?
Yeah. There's like the still of it.
Man.
He looks like Mushroom from fucking Mario.
Yeah, he does. What's the?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a little
That's
mushroom there.
what people.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Was that on that there?
No, someone was like, "This is what the Ocean Beach guy looks like."
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you do
100%.
Do that, just part of a tea cozy.
But it's mad the way something takes over. Like, that's took over from the Coldplay fucking thing. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, that was so good.
Fuck me.
And, like everything that's going on in the world, and they were like, yes, or like a CEO, like two people
And
with
the
high
HR
jobs.
department woman.
Yeah,
And they're both
fantastic.
sacked.
Yeah. Oh, did he have to step down? Or whatever?
He left. Well, I think he
I
was
saw that
pushed
pathetic
it.
letter that he put out, just quoting Coldplay at the end, and you're like, mate, what are you doing?
Yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Don't be blaming the fucking
Yeah.
band, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
you'd feel sorry for the wife and kids, and I was like, wait a second, no, they're going to get all his money and everything. So, and then he was a dirt anyway. So
she's finding
she's
out.
fine. But it's just the kids,
Yes.
man, that's awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awful.
And like the kids will never be able to listen to Coldplay.
Yeah.
Do you know when something like that happens and it tarnishes
Oh,
something?
yeah, and it's always on the radio, and then we're like, when it
I bet you
so
said,
hard, you don't
I was saying,
succeed.
I bet you his wife was like, you had a chance of getting Coldplay tickets? And he's like, fucking tried, couldn't get them. Imagine if that was the
I was
case.
like,
Like,
"Oh, Bollocks,
And I
I'm
said,
away."
Man,
work trip."
if he was 50,000th in the queue or whatever, like I was, and you're like, how big is Wembley or whatever, and you don't get through, you're like, oh, I just saved my marriage there, I didn't get a ticket.
do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? But
yeah.
then he took his fucking chick. Do you know?
One of the, speaking of comments, this is harsh, but like you're going through, someone goes, he goes, she looks like Gary Busey. And then when you look at it again, like the photo, the screenshot they took of it, man, awful.
Butter
like,
sausage. Butter sausage.
butter sausage. And then the funny bit was it looked like one of the employees, though she was laughing at it all.
And it wasn't, and it turned out it wasn't.
Oh, she was just thought it was funny. The way he ducked
yeah,
and dived.
she knew fine right. These two cunts.
Yeah, ducked and dived.
She's just happy she's getting the whole balcony to herself now. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're away.
Yeah. And she was probably single and happy and in the video. Now she's famous.
Well, that's the thing. Everybody's saying like, if they didn't react to it, Nobody
would've got away with it.
Yeah, nobody would have given a fuck.
Yeah, it wouldn't have gone as viral, nah.
No.
But he still would have ruined his.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
still-
you don't. Wouldn't it be
Or-
because
or-
nobody
or
would have
people
knew
would've
anything?
shit. Yeah, they
he
wouldn't have-
wouldn't have said they're having an affair because they had.
Yeah.
Which is then made people record it. Do you know
They
what I mean?
they could have just waved.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, she was cold. I was hugging her for a second. It still would have been out in
That's
the
how
ass, but it wouldn't have gone.
That's how I know he was mad to get tickets for his wife and says he didn't get them. That's how I know. And he
She's
felt-
not even going to be raging about the affair.
It's
She's just
fuck, I
like,
told her we
you
couldn't get tickets.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to go more than you. You don't even like Coldplay.
And it was all yellow.
It was all
not like your man's piss.
No.
Yeah.
No. His is clear.
completely clear.
It'd be funny if he had been pissing right beside him at that fucking park, like, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Great view from here. Another great view. Do it from at a Coldplay concert. Piss on that guy that's crouching on the ground down there. The wasps come out.
We've had other Australians on, haven't we? Thomas Green.
Thomas Green.
Thomas Green, yes.
Great.
Yeah, Thomas Green was
Great.
on. He was fucking great. I don't think
That's
anybody
fine.
else.
No, I think that's the only Aussies.
Me
But
and Thomas, yeah.
Yeah, so you're in good company there.
Yeah.
You definitely are. Have you anything to plug or anything, Damo, or
Oh yeah, just the old socials. Put up videos
Yeah.
all the time at Damo Clark Comedy, and
because you
I'm
never
in
got a
Dublin.
proper. The reason why I'm saying this, we literally just went into the podcast without saying, "Hey, welcome to the Mudblood podcast," and our request today. is
Straight into it, I was like, "Where do
it's
you
just
live
fun.
now?" And you're like, "Up near the tower." Like, "Oh, the tall one.
pissing.
Women pissing over the tower."
Yeah, went
Yeah.
straight into it. So people don't know. For anybody who doesn't know, it's Damo Clark.
Yay! And somewhere I do have a clip of my cat. shitting
Yeah,
on-
no, you
shitting on
have
my
to do.
website.
But do you know when you come up to do, libraries and stuff like that, people know who you are up here, like.
Do they?
Yeah, because they go, "Is Damo Clark coming back?" Because you
Oh,
always
that's
make an
nice.
impression. Like a lot of people do say to me, "I seen your man Damo Clark. He was fucking great." Or if they're in Dublin and they see you somewhere and they're like, "I seen a guy Damo Clark. He was fucking great." Like, do you know what I mean?
Unreal.
You
Yeah, so
would-
me and my mate run. Me and a couple of mates now. We got. It's getting bigger. Me, Eddie Malarkey, and Gary White run the Crackden Comedy Club. So if you're in
Right.
Dublin, we're every night. So I'm like 3 or 4 nights a week.
Yeah.
Eddie does 3 or 4 nights a week, and we always get the best acts around.
I'm gonna have
Thomas
to do
Green
it.
was
I've
speaking to him. He
never-
was down when he was there. Like,
I've never done it. I've never done the crack.
You're too big, you bastard. But come down and do it anyway for the crack.
Right, I'll come down to it.
Definitely any night.
you've been on Gordo's podcast a few times, haven't you? Like conspiracy guys.
yeah,
Yeah,
love
I've heard you
Gordo,
on
man.
that. Ah,
Love it.
Fuck, it's so funny. Like it's great
Man,
crack.
he
Like,
is unreal. The amount of information he can cram into his head on one topic.
Yeah.
He'll just research something for days, weeks, years, and then you come in and we'll do like we did a drug cartel episode, we did another one about the Port Arthur massacre in Australia, So it's all heavy stuff.
yeah.
And then you'll find the comedy somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But
Do you
usually
like
in how
history?
people handle it. What's that?
Do you like history? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm not. I learn a lot. I can get it in there, but then I forget things very quickly.
Do you?
So I have to nothing stays in my head.
okay. Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you history
I
buff?
fucking love it, and I love like real fucking useless fucking history.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Do you get what I mean? Not like
Best kind.
no, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. It's like fucking just knowing different things. I love sitting watching stuff that's fucking really out there. Like, and then what happens is I will talk about it, and people go, "That's fucking not true," and I'm like, I fucking watched it. Like there was a documentary this time I watched about how Kilkenny give up fucking Gaelic football and just fucking they're the only ones that don't compete in Gaelic football in Ireland.
Really?
Kilkenny, the county.
So they're just like we're just doing hurling and that's it.
We're just fucking hurling, right? And it's the fucking only county in Ireland that has below like fucking 30% of the population of men can swim.
What?
Whoa.
And I
That's
watched
great.
this documentary about it and I was like, yeah, and
Why
and
is that?
because
Because they're
it's just
landlocked.
fucking hurling. It's
Oh,
just
right.
fucking hurling. It's just, and they've done a whole.
Why would you swim when you're wasting time? When you don't have unless you could
well,
swim with
they also are a county that's fucking landlocked.
Yeah.
So that not help either.
Yeah, they probably don't have a swimming pool there. either.
I think they have a swimming pool, but
For the 30%.
Well, if I had a swimming pool, we would
It's a
swim more.
paddling pool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
yeah, it's just one of those
it's-
inflatable
it's
ones in
genuinely
someone's backyard.
it's just fucking hurling. Like they're so fucking, and they're tiny, and they fucking are so successful in
Yeah.
Ireland. But and that showed it, and then it went from there, and it says there's another place in America, and it was the same where nobody done any other activities apart from like fucking bull riding in this fucking one wee place, and it was like the same size of Kilkenny, and it showed you there, and it was like, yeah, bull riding's all we fucking do. And then it went back to Kilkenny, and your mum was like, yeah, the Horlands all we do.
Yeah.
And it was like, you know, it was them two places, and they were like, it's fucking strange, and I'm sure there's somewhere else in the world where something's so popular that they don't do.
And they're so good at that. Why would you?
The other stuff then.
Especially when it's passed down generation to generation. So it'd be in
Yeah.
your blood as well as the skills, as well as the
they do it.
lifestyle.
Yeah. So I would say that there's probably places in Australia like for fucking cricket or fucking something like
Yeah,
that.
Aussie
you know what I mean?
rules,
That people
rugby,
probably
yeah. There'd be
certain wee
something with-
places maybe that it's just that wee tiny place and that's so important to fucking be the local fucking player of that sport. Imagine but being in Kilkenny and you just were fucking useless at hurling like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
all I wanted to
everyone
do-
would know.
Yeah.
Everyone would have found out. They would have just seen him. He couldn't even hold it in the end of it. It was like
And then my
an egg
favourite
and
hurler
spoon
of all
race.
time from Kilkenny, DJ Carey, fucking faked. Did you see that?
No, what was that
He
one?
faked having cancer.
Who fake having cancer?
DJ Carey, did you see this?
No,
And he put and like I have a jersey of his in the wall in the house.
Ah.
But then he done that whole fucking headphone up his fucking nose and a wee bit of tape and all in the photograph. Do you see the photograph? Fucking really like
Why did he do that? Was he just trying to get out of a game or something?
trying to get money off people. So
Oh my god. A GoFundMe.
I haven't even fucking read into it because it's one of them ones where he was such a fucking hero. I don't want to know anymore.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
know
yeah.
that it's not going to be good.
Your jersey's still up there on the wall?
It's still there.
Yeah, about the sport, not about the other stuff.
Yeah, it's fucking not worth fucking anything.
But when
now.
that's where you keep your earpods just hanging up where his nostril would be. Where are your AirPods? I know where they are. I know where my
DJ
headphones
Carey has
are.
them up his nose.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you ever feel weird listening to Michael Jackson now?
No,
No.
no.
I still listen to him. flat
I
out,
still
like.
listen.
He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't feel weird about
I
it.
still listen to Gary Glitter.
Ah, great tunes.
They're fucking bangers.
Lost Profits,
They're
come on.
No, don't listen to
No.
them.
Lost the Lost Profits. Okay.
That was just a wee bit too. No, I was never really into Lost Profits, but fucking Gary
No, I'm
Glitter's
glad.
just.
Yeah.
You can't help but fucking tap your feet, and it's the same with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Something about them pedos who know how to fucking get a good fucking tune out, don't they? Like,
I know. Every time someone gets really good at music, they're like, okay,
Is it pedo?
check his computer.
yeah,
You know, just to
him
check
out.
now.
Yeah,
Just to check.
and then they probably fucking kill themselves if they do get too good, like Prince and stuff, just because they don't want to be pedos.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen now? We're going to be pedos because we're getting really good at this music shit.
Oh, yeah. Don't get good. Get good, but not too good now.
That's
Come on,
why I've stayed perpetually shit over the years.
dude. Yeah.
Sean plays in a couple of bands.
No, he's fine. He loves adults because his
Yeah.
bands aren't going
I'm telling you,
out.
he's my brother. But if he gets a fucking hit in the charts, I'm taking him out.
Yeah, it's like, your computers are mine. Give me them. I'm burning.
As soon as you get top 40, you're not allowed within like a
Yeah.
10-mile radius of a school.
Yeah, hey, this will show. This shows how crazy America is. You know, like years ago, when John Lennon's like he was joking about, it's like we're bigger than Jesus. The way that the society's gone on, and then they just like, then America was like, burn the Beatles record, and Michael Jackson's like, he sleeps with kids, and everyone's like, nah,
But
his
Billie
music's,
Jean.
but Billie Jean. Come on, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Like, beat it, like all of it, you know. Right.
Wonder
Too
was
many
Annie
hits.
underage?
What? Beat it? Funny.
No, Wonder was Annie underage, and that's why
Oh,
he was
yeah,
asking
Annie.
was she
Are
okay?
you okay? Yeah. Who is this Annie?
The kid's not my son, but I'm sleeping with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Billie Jean.
Looking at the man in the mirror.
I
didn't
saw
know
a
the
I saw a
prisons had
conspiracy
mirrors.
recently to say that like he was sort of like all those rumors about the fucking
The music
pedophile
industry?
stuff was because he was like, you know, a supposed like whistleblower for like, you know, the pedophile rings and
You know he
Like-
could fight like fuck.
Michael Jackson.
really.
Yeah.
Well, he
did you
could
know
walk
that?
away from him while facing you.
No, but
I know
he
that.
could fight. He could fucking fight.
Well, he was quick.
No way,
What do you
like
mean?
people go like, hi, I'm Michael Jackson, stuff
Yeah.
like that. But apparently he was really good at fighting because he was the youngest of the 5 boys.
Oh yeah, he always
He,
got.
so he had to be good at fighting. But it was it Tupac he beat up?
Yeah,
He
because
beat up Tupac because
yeah.
Tupac was trying to fucking beat up Quincy Jones's daughter,
yes,
and Michael's like, listen.
He's like,
He's
and he did his hat. Yeah.
But he was like,
Shimon.
listen, you motherfucker, he says, and apparently his voice changed, and he went, she's like a daughter to
His
me.
black voice came back.
Yeah.
See here, motherfucker.
Kick your ass, motherfucker.
You'd kick him right in the head. Like his
And
kick's so high.
apparently he kicked the fuck out of Tupac.
Man.
So, yeah, so there
That's
you go.
great. I didn't know that.
Isn't it? Mickey
But-
G. Hee hee.
But I like apparently so he would have like, been like saying, I'm gonna expose this and like because he would have been in those fucking circles and like
He
so
knew
then,
what was going on.
Yeah. So
That's maybe
then
why he fucking. He
so
knew
they
more than
discredited
say.
his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he was rebelling against the whole.
Yeah.
It's like Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson fucking rebelled, didn't he?
What's Mel up to nowadays?
No. He's a fellow was, isn't he?
Yeah, but it depends what he does. We'll say he's a New Zealander if it's not
Gibson
going
rebelled
well.
a bit too
He was so
hard.
good in Braveheart, just could let only Scottish.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Which
true.
is fucking weird about fucking like what was weird about Braveheart, all the Irish actors were playing Scotsmen, and the fucking mad Irishman was a fucking Glaswegian.
No way.
Yeah.
They all switcheroo.
Fucking mad as fuck, isn't it?
Aye.
And they done that. But Mel
Great
Gibson,
film.
he was the same. He's like he knows lots to do with fucking what went on in Hollywood, and he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it. And all. Do you ever see these fucking things?
But I think Mel.
He is Mad Max.
Once
he went
once
a
they
bit
cut
too
him up
much.
there in that fucking Braveheart, he hasn't been the same since it.
Aye. Like no, and then Michael Jackson, like
Back to Michael.
back to Michael. Yeah, they say he sort of like he took the folly for trying to expose stuff, but
So they wiped him out.
yeah,
I do believe that something happened. Because, I mean, like, when you think about all the acts that sort of got big and then they were rebelling against their fucking record labels.
yeah. Oh, what he
Yeah.
bought all of his own masters.
He also
Like,
had the fucking Beatles
He owned,
catalog.
Yeah.
he owned like the Michael Jackson state owns like the Beatles masters.
Yeah.
Is that metal?
And Paul McCartney fell out over it.
Yeah, because that was his idea.
Yeah.
Well,
That was
he
Paul
said-
McCartney,
they
wasn't
were
he?
sitting
He
having
was
a
like,
joint, and he's like,
yeah.
there's nobody has the money to buy our records. And Michael Jackson's like, much are they looking? We're like, 600 million.
And he's just
I'll
like,
buy them.
yeah. And then Paul McCartney was telling me, he's like, I didn't mean ours, like someone else's. Yeah,
If you're going to buy
mental, isn't it?
anybody, he's like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
That's it.
And Prince was
Okay.
the same. Prince was fucking,
Yeah.
Prince was fucking unreal. Did you like Prince's music?
Yeah, but
And he was
did
clued
he own
in.
other people's? No, he didn't.
He
need to,
wrote,
did he?
Sinead O'Connor's Nothing
Oh
But
yeah,
Birds.
yeah.
Prince wrote it. Fucking the Bangles, he wrote it, but he would fucking put it in a false name.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't say Prince.
Princess.
It would say like Bernard or something. I think Bernard was the name.
Get outta
He
here.
did, yeah. It was like
Princess
Bernard
Bernard.
or Brandon, something like that. He used something really boring, and it was like written by fucking Bernard, fucking whatever. But he wanted to release loads of fucking records, and his record company was like, "Stop!" And he's like, "No, I want to release an album every fucking month." And they're like, "No," and he had this back catalogue of fucking hits, and then they were like, "Fucking, we can't deal with this, can't no more get rid of him."
I loved how he just kept dodging. It was like, we own you, Prince, and it's like, well, I'm the artist formerly known as Prince. Then what do you think about that? And then do you remember was he released an album or a single with a newspaper? It came free with the newspaper in the
So
UK.
they couldn't do anything because it
They
was
couldn't
like-
do anything.
It was like
It was a deal through the newspaper, so they're not buying they're buying a newspaper.
yeah.
I'd love to look in there because when
Smart
that
guy,
happened, I
like-
was like, this is like 15 years ago, or something, maybe more. And I was like, man, that is great. He's getting
Yeah.
the money. He just got
was
one
fucking-
big lump of whatever it was, and maybe a cut of however many they sell. And he's like, oh, you want Prince's new album? Buy this newspaper.
And I think that was part of the reason he was like when he gave all their records to other, so his record label didn't get any of their profit either. Do you know what I mean? So he wrote it in a different name, so then nobody.
Yeah.
You know, it was just like, well, fuck. who's
That's
this?
not me. It's Bernard.
Bernard. You just had this cousin called Bernard.
Bernard did
It was your man and him fucking with the hair and the glasses.
Yeah,
Just
just
final
waving.
boss and Oasis.
Yeah.
Bernard
Great.
did it.
Just
And
Bernard.
who's another famous Australian? Who would be the most famous? Probably Steve Irwin, would it be?
He'd be got to be up
Or
there because it was
Mel
Crocodile,
Gibson,
Dundee. It was
Steve
Crocodile Dundee, like back when I was growing up.
And he was
you
a
know.
painter.
He was a painter decorator. Painted
The Pidge.
the bridge. What's that bridge? What's that bridge in Sydney Harbour called? Oh yeah, the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Yeah, just constant because by the time they got to the end,
You had to go back
They had
and
to
do
go
it.
back and start again.
And
Paul Hogan.
Bluey's dad.
Bluey's dad,
Yeah.
lead singer of the Custard.
My fucking kids, when I was in Australia, they were like, you must have seen Bluey.
What, walking around or driving in his orange
Yeah, it
Jeep?
said the Chinese. It said the Chinese. I was like, no,
Yeah,
it's
it's like the Chinese getting Dim Sims.
never seen them.
What's funny, this accent is problematic in the playground because people hear it, and all the kids that I have ever come in contact with know Bluey.
Yeah.
So they call me Bandit, which is
Bluey's
dad's and Bingo's dad's name. And so sometimes they'll be there with their minder or babysitter or just other friends. And then I'll see them in another playground and their parents will be there this time. And they'll be like, hey, it's Bandit. They'll be pointing at me, calling me Bandit. They don't know
And
Bluey.
you're playing Michael Jackson on your
Yeah, and I'm like,
bastard.
hee, just over in the corner. And the wood chips moonwalking around.
You're one of them Facebook
on,
posts.
kids.
I
Yeah.
was in a playground and there was a foreign guy.
Yeah.
And he's calling himself Bandit, and all the kids are
All
looking.
the kids like Pied Piper, g'day kids, and I'll be, playing my
Crikey,
kid.
look at this little one.
Yeah, let's stick my thumb right up its butthole. Yeah. Yeah, that was too much. That was a quote from South Park, by the way. I don't remember the kids, but yeah.
Oh, but South Park
But being
actually.
called Bandit's not good.
They
They're
fucking,
not Australian.
No, they're not.
Who's that?
South Park. Like I'm saying, like South Park
Oh,
with
no.
that episode recently.
No. Oh, no, I haven't seen the recent ones of South Park. I'm dying to.
They put out an episode there. Oh, fuck, I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but there was something that like they were being sort of half censored. Or no, that's
Donald Trump's penis. Is that
yes,
right?
that's what the premise of the episode is that their city council or something is being shut down unless it becomes like,
Donald Trump.
yeah, like Trump supporters or whatever, right? So then they go, right, okay. But so they've released like all these promotional videos about Donald Trump. Like, but it's meant
Making
to
a
be like
fuck, right?
taking a piss, like him running through a field naked with like he's got like a wee macro dick and stuff.
Yeah, and then
Well,
when he
there
gets
was that
when he
photograph
gets into bed with Satan, because Satan used to be going out with Saddam Hussein years ago in South Park. Who should and then Trump
Hey,
was like,
Satan.
and Trump comes in and going, hey guy, like he sounds like Terrence and Phillip or something. And he's got the little, hey guys, like, hey Donald, come into bed, and then they like his penis obviously is just a cut out tiny little like. But he wanted to imagine the president going, you have to pixelate out that, I have a huge dick, best dick, biggest dick, and but
It's
surely
the greatest dick ever.
but greatest big ever. And then you're like, man, there's nothing even there. So they came and go, yeah, sure, we'll censor it out. Like I don't think they did in the end, did they?
He got somebody cancelled off
Yes,
CNN, and he said
Stephen Colbert, wasn't it?
and he
That's right, yeah.
He tweeted and he says, "I'm coming for Jimmy Kimmel." And who's the other one?
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon. I'm coming for them too next.
Well, Trump said that.
Yeah.
So it just all
tweeted that like literally fucking 8 hours ago or something.
Man, the opening monologue for every talk show from America is, a lot of it's political at the same time because it's what is on every news thing, it's on everything. So of course they're going to make jokes about it. But that's like, you can't just cancel every talk show just because they're talking about it.
I remember when I was in the States, it was the 1989 I went. So it would have been 99 to 2002 or whatever. And Jon Stewart was fucking like every night was on fucking about George Bush Jr. He's fucking stupid, right? And all these stupid things that he was doing, right? And I remember September 11th happened. And that was it. Fucking cut in the fucking butt, like.
Really?
And it was on every night. It was like every night you tuned in to watch Jon Stewart going, here we go, look. Hi, kids, what are you doing? Oh, they're fucking fishing, you stupid cunt. It was just everything he done was stupid. Yeah. And then just remember September 11th happened and then Jon Stewart show was just like... But I don't think Bush stopped it. I think just the consensus of the country was we were attacked here. And George is our president, so we're going... But fucking Trump is like a dictator. Like, he's just fucking...
He really is.
He is the fucking worst. He is the fucking worst. Like, I didn't think he was going to be as bad as he was.
No, because he thinks he's the greatest in the world, but if you say anything otherwise, he's so fragile.
Yeah.
Like, he's so insecure that if you say anything...
Yeah, that's you fucked.
Then, he hasn't got thick skin at all. That thin, orangey skin he's got.
He's Scottish. His ma's from fucking the Isle of Lewis in Scotland.
What? His mum?
Yeah. So that's why he has the golf courses and stuff there.
No way.
So his mum's actually born in Scotland, lived in Scotland, and then moved to New York and met his dad.
Isn't that good they never mention it?
Yeah.
Because, in Ireland, they were like,
Oh, fuck.
the first black president, they were like, he's part Irish, and there's like Obama Plaza and all that. And Trump, there's definitely part of him, well, no Scottish now, but like, there's definitely part of it, like, they're not touching it. They're like, no.
Nobody wants. Nobody wants him.
they're like, no
The
thanks.
Biden, they claimed Biden, and he was fucking bad. Like, they did claim Biden, and was fucking Mayo.
Oh yeah, he did. And he visited over, and he went down a treat, and it was very polite, and it was Irish people just want him to come over and drink a Guinness with you and have the crack.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trump's a
That's
cunt.
it.
Trump is
And
a
he
cunt.
doesn't drink. That's why everyone hates him.
Yeah. Nobody in Ireland claim him off
Like
that.
if he just pretended he was drunk, he tweeted all that stuff. The next day he was like, "Sorry, I had a couple of gins." You know, everyone would go like, "Fair play." Yeah, we get it.
We've all done it.
We've all done it.
Yeah.
He's
no
sober?
excuse. He's always been
So
sober.
he's a maniac.
He's just a cunt.
Yeah.
Did you drink more now you're in Ireland, or did you always drink?
I always drank. I didn't drink much in Perth when I
No.
was growing up because I had to drive home or the night buses
Taxis
were
were
terrible.
too much money.
So I drank at home.
Yeah.
and that was it. And then every now and then we'd like go out if we finally. It'd be house parties.
Yeah.
So we'd just go to house parties and just get trolleyed and then just stay over.
What's
But
the
then
age limit over there? Is it 18?
to
21?
drink? To drink?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Quite never occurred to me that I think it is 18. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can get your driver's license from 16 and a half, 17.
So you can start driving.
Yeah. But so I started drinking late. I started drinking at 16, like heavily.
Yeah.
And just at mates' places. But most of the time, no. When I was gigging, I was sober. I'd drive to the shows.
Yeah.
I'd do them.
That's
and
the
drive
one
home.
thing. This thing has stopped me from being the drinker that I was.
Yeah, and then I moved to Melbourne, and then you could get the trams everywhere. The buses were
you'd
good.
be drunk all
Oh
the
man,
time.
drinking every night, working in a bar. Met an Irish girl. Bingo bango.
Where did you live in Melbourne?
St Kilda?
Some fucking Irish quarter, no wonder.
Yeah.
What bar do you work in? Fifth Province, no?
In the Sunset Strip.
Oh,
It's not
right,
there
okay.
anymore. 77 Sunset Strip.
Yeah.
And it was open till 5 a.m. And then after cleaning, then we'd have knock-off drinks about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock after you've cleaned everything up. And then it was day, and then you just.
Yeah.
It was great, man, all night. It was a 24-hour bakery.
I had five shows in Melbourne, and Easter Sunday was my last show. And I cancelled it because I was out drinking.
Yeah, that's the way.
I was out drinking from that day, and I was just like, no, I'll cancel the show. And they're like, most Irish people just gig drunk, and I was like, no, listen, there's going to be a different performance from the other four if I go tonight.
Yeah,
It'll be a
yeah,
different
yeah.
show, I'll get cancelled. And I didn't know about the whole, like, every time you land the plane, it's different territory, and then you have to say, we would like to, for the fucking original people that lived in this land, and
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know about all that. So when I went to do my show, they play a tape recorder where it says like we pay fucking thing to the original people that lived on this land. And when you fly in an airplane, you fly in the different part, they play the fucking announcement. And I was like, and they were like, don't make fun of it when you go on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Don't make fun of it.
It's like making a marge and thanks and all thanks for having us and all that. Yeah, big time. Yeah.
Wee things that you don't fucking realise.
And I tell you what, that's why I love being in Ireland, because there's a real pride to be Irish.
Yeah.
Fought for it.
Yes.
And it's still here.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah,
you
we
know,
still
still here. But like white dude in Australia, it's like, I don't know if we fought for it properly. You know what I mean? Like there is that. Like here, there's Catholic guilt. There is white guilt in Australia,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
America might have that as well in places.
Nah, they don't.
That-
America's so fucking. This is the thing about America, because in America you're a fucking Irish American, Italian American.
Yeah, so that's the separation there.
Yeah.
Well, you never hear. No, I've never heard any Australian
Australian,
go,
so
I'm
I'm
Irish
Irish
Australian,
Australian, yeah.
I'm Greek
No.
Australian, I'm
It's
Australian.
I'm Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're proud enough of it, like you
Yeah.
know what I mean that way, but
Which
they're
is
that wee
which
bit.
is great, and I believe it. But then like to be proud of it,
Yeah.
and like you know Australia Day, what are we celebrating? You know that
Yeah.
kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I'm all for the native Australians and like we're their place,
Yeah.
we're visiting.
good.
We should be building it up for everyone, but mainly for them because
Yeah.
it's their great big
I
land.
remember years ago
We
that
took the good bits.
we used to do the tours in the black taxi when I was a taxi driver before I even done comedy, and there was like a guy from the government in Australia was in Belfast for some summit, and he got my car and he got in, and he was like, "Yeah, mate, what do you know about Australia?" And I was like, "I know he's a racist."
What do you say? Yeah, too
And he
right.
was- but it turned out that he actually was a politician that fucking didn't like
Oh,
the
right.
indigenous people.
Oh, my
so when I said that, I had a nerve. So he was like, "Fucking, what do you mean? I'm fucking not racist." And he was saying like, "Oh, them fucking natives, they don't help themselves. Our jails are coming down with them." And I'm going, "I know, but if you do that to people, if you take something from people, sometimes that's what to do. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
in this country, because I was obviously telling him about the fucking English coming here and fucking Irish people fighting for it, and it didn't necessarily mean they were fucking criminals. They were just fucking, and he was just looking at me and he said, fuck. So when he went back, he was like, nah, you're fucking more here, fuck you. And they were like, what did you say to him? And I was like, I just thought I was a bit racist over it.
I was only joking, mate. But turns out, you know.
Yeah, he didn't like it.
Can't take a joke, it is
He
probably
didn't like
true.
it. But I loved it. I loved the country. I loved it. And Perth was my favourite city. If I was going to live there with the kids, Daphne lived there. Went to Sydney and it fucking rained
Ah, bloody Sydney.
the whole fucking time.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm like, fuck's sake. First day I got there and they were like, you're going to have to stay in your room. There's floods coming. And I'm like, I'm from Ireland.
Yeah.
It couldn't be that bad. The fucking rain could not be that bad. And I was going out and the guy was like, yeah, you need to be careful. And I was like, I'd be fucking dead on. And there was a lot of rain, but it was fucking just like a bad day in Ireland. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think there was a few people died and stuff in the floods, but
Oh, yeah, but that's up a bit further north, wasn't it?
yeah. But I like Sydney. I went
They're
out
probably
drinking
from
it.
Kilkenny and couldn't swim.
That's what it was. That's what it was. They were all hurlers. They were like, how does this fucking thing see me? Just fucking paddling down the fucking flood and they're hurling.
Does the city still have its monorail?
Which one?
There was like a monorail that went all around. Like you'd walk
In
under
Sydney?
a bridge. Yeah. I wonder if it's still there.
I didn't see that.
Man, there's part of it. It wouldn't be over the whole city, but there's a good section of it. When I was there, like, I mean, this is 20 years ago, but I had a monorail there for a good while. It was the only monorail I've ever seen in Australia, which is funny because Melbourne and Sydney are always fighting like I'm the best.
Melbourne
I'm the
was
best.
the
They
one-
fight. They fought for the capital, but so it's like Springfield and Shelbyville.
Yeah.
Monorail, you know.
Yeah.
It's funny, man.
I don't remember being on the monorail, but like it was all taxis in Sydney.
Yeah.
And taxis in Brisbane, wasn't it? Yeah. Melbourne, fucking trams and fucking trains everywhere.
What I love
So
about the
went-
trams over there.
I went up the upper gully and all to go and train with a guy who was originally from Belfast called Tommy Gunn.
Tommy Gunn?
He had a fucking a boxing gym up in the upper gully, up in the mountains in fucking Melbourne. And I would get to train every day up to fucking him to go and fucking.
Hey.
He had me sledgehammering fucking things and carrying trees and all. It was fucking great.
Wicked.
Yeah, no.
Oh, Tommy going up in the hills.
I fucking like that.
Right
I
under
like that.
their radio tower.
Yeah, it was fucking great. It was fucking great. But and the Gold Coast was lovely, but it's like rich man's paradise, wasn't it? I walked
little
onto
bit,
the
yeah.
beach. Walked onto the beach, and all the kids were going, "Fuck! Look at the white this guy is." I was literally the whitest person in the Gold Coast. Like they were looking at me like,
Look at the
"Fuck,
white sand, the
geez,
white man over
the
there.
white man, look at the white man."
White
I
man
was
came.
Watch, he doesn't
Again.
fucking. He's like, fuck him in the water. He can't swim if he's from Kilkenny.
Yeah. I went you with his hurl before.
I would say
yeah.
if I get in the water, the fucking sharks would be going, fucking hell, look at that piece of white meat. there."
marshmallows,
He's a, I like my slack fucking medium rare, but not like that.
Yeah.
He's fucking dead.
His piss tastes like sugar puffs.
Have you ever seen a shark, like real life?
Yeah,
In
I
the
swear,
street?
like I was swimming the Great Barrier Reef just by myself snorkeling, and then one. And there was a nurse shark. Like it was longer than me, but I didn't feel threatened. And it's quite funny because everything's really quiet underwater. Everything's real peaceful.
Yeah.
So when you see a real shark, after a couple of times, that was the biggest. That was one that was longer than me. Nothing. There's no like dun 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 dun. It's just like dead quiet.
And
And
then-
they're just going about their business, and it didn't look hungry. So I was just swimming next to it for as long as I could. I
what's
was
a hungry shark
I
like?
didn't feel like it was gonna turn and like chomp on me or whatever. If it was a great white, I think I would have got the hell out of
Yeah.
there. But no, I think it was a nurse shark by the look of it, and it was great. It was
we
great
only
moment.
have basking ones here, which are big sharks.
They're huge,
They're just
big
fucking.
fuckers, huge mouth open,
Yeah.
all the time.
But I had a fear of the sea, like, until our honeymoon. We went to the Maldives, and then I went snorkeling because fuck all else to do. Went snorkeling and went to the barrier reefs and all. And that wasn't barrier reef there; it was just a fucking reef. And then we went out in the boat, and there was a school of manta rays.
Oh,
And I fucking bounced off. I bought myself a wee underwater camera, and the girl was like, "You'll never see what you done there." She says, "I do these tours all the time. You never see that many together. There's like 32 fucking
What
manta
the
rays in the
hell?
school, and I was in swimming with them. They're fucking coming towards you, and they just fall. They're
huge, eh?
huge, big fucking like
like
elephants underwater.
carpets flying along.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
love
class. Loved it, but I did love it. But I only get into water. Perth, went surfing. That day there, we went to that Stone Harbour or something, maybe that place was called, and then went to Fremantle after it, and then the Gold Coast. Get in the water there.
Wicked.
That was it.
I remember I used to go surfing at Cottesloe Beach every week up until I was about, I don't know, 13.
Are you good at it?
No. But I would mostly paddling and then got to get up on my knees pretty easy and then I stood up a few times, but it was just great. It's just all about paddling it out. It's if you ride it in while you're lying down,
Yeah.
you know, you're 11. It's still fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, one day I got there. Parents dropped me off. I ran down. The beach was packed. There's no one in the water. I was like, fucking perfect. So I had my board under my arm, ran out, paddling out, and then I turned around. I'm just waiting for the wave to come in. Everyone's yelling, screaming, and waving. I'm waving back. And I was probably 11 or 12, waving. And they're like, shark, shark, shark. And I thought they were going, fuck, man. I was like, some of them probably were. They're like, shark. And I was like, shark. See, there's a shark siren that goes off. But I got there just after it had gone off, so everyone got out of the water. They were waiting for the shark to swim off.
And the shark was like...
And it was like, oh, there's no one here. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Splashing out real fast.
Look at this
Here
little
he comes.
bugger.
And then, have you ever seen the Incredibles movie where Dash runs on the water?
what you
I'm
done?
pretty sure I did that all the way back. I left my board.
That's where the story
I
from
ran-
Jesus came from.
Yeah. This guy walking on water, no, running on water.
You are the son of God, you're walking about. I said, did you see the fucking
While
shark?
pissing. And then I ran in. I was like, geez, thanks for telling me. I didn't hear the... I mean, imagine if you were deaf and you didn't hear the sign.
Well, one thing, the beach was so fucking big in Perth. Like, it was
goes
fucking,
on
there was
forever.
loads or whatever.
Hey,
It was fucking...
it's cute.
Yeah.
Franco.
It was fucking crazy. What are we on?
We're over an hour.
Oh, yeah. Well, fucking, because it's
son
probably
of a
time to fucking
nutcracker.
start getting on.
Aye.
You have to start the show, don't you, man?
It didn't even feel like a podcast. It was just a bit of crack.
That was great.
It was fucking great. Thank
Great
you for having
chat.
me on, bro.
Paddy, pleasure,
Fucking
man.
great, man.
Anytime.
Fucking great.
So, yeah, Damo, Clark Comedy, and if you're in Dublin, come to the Crack Den.
Crack Dan. And it's not what you think.
Yeah. CRAIC. And that has his own Insta page, loads of videos up there. Yeah, man, nice.
Shit. Thank you, Damo. Check
Cheers,
Damo
Paddy.
out. Fucking absolute legend. Great to have you on, bro.
Thanks, John.
There you go.
Paddy.
Yay.
When you go.